Welcome to another edition of the Hgp Sportscast. I am Sean Embra. Director of the National Sports Commission, Christopher Jones, on Monday confirmed that the Inter-Guyana Games' second leg seems very unlikely to be competed. Calvin Chapman is on that story.
Well, as you know, the second leg of the IGG should have been held in French Guyana on the 27th to the 31st of October. But we have received correspondence from French Guyana indicating that due to elections being held in that country in December, they will be unable to host that leg. And they also had indicated that some of their disciplines would not have been participating. The only disciplines that they have indicated their intention to participate would be badminton and chess.
Jones indicated the alternative measures that were undertaken by French Guyana.
French Guyana has since asked Guyana or Suriname to host the second leg with those two disciplines. But as you know, the gymnasium and the sports hall, we are about to start renovation work at both locations. So as such, we are unable to host the second leg.
The NSC director stated that he forwarded the request to Suriname. He related that Suriname indicated their intention to host, providing that French Guyana delivers financial assistance to them. Jones then further related that a correspondence was expected in no more than 2 days, and there hasn't been any from French Guyana in over 2 weeks. In addition, the director explained the termination of the proposed idea of having a mini tournament in place of the cancelled IGG first leg.
Due to the time, because we were moving closer to the reopening of school and so forth, and many of the persons who would have been participating in those legs are from as far away as Kokwani and so forth, so they have to get back. So that is on shelf for now, but of course sometime in the near future we can still see what can be had.
Following the successful runoff of the Massey Group of Companies 10K, Quartz Guyana Inc. gears itself to host its anniversary 10K road race and 3K Health Run Walk. Quartz confirmed that a large contingent of athletes so far have registered for the 5th edition of the race that starts and finishes at the store's Main Street location from 6 a.m. Sunday, September 20th. Roberto Ferguson, PRO Quartz Guyana Inc., promised that the starting line will be impressive, setting the stage for a competitive race. Ferguson assured that all logistics to ensure the race meets the standard it has already set will be in place. Those include police presence on the road, ambulatory and water station services. Quartz Guyana Inc. and the AAG urge interested person to register and be a part of a healthy practice, as there is still an opening for persons to get registered. Word out of the Sports Commission is that the National Inter-School Sports Championship is set to return this academic year. Details from Calvin Chapman.
Preparations are on the way, and we're hopeful that early next month we should see the commencement of those games.
There is going to be a segregation between age groups at this year's finals.
One indication I have so far is that there's a separation between the secondary schools and the primary. Because in past, you had primary school students participating in meets at about 10 or 11 o'clock at night. It was not wholesome, and I note so far in this year's activity, that has been separated, secondary from primary. So that's a plus.
Jones encouraged scouts to continue identifying talent so Guyana can be better prepared for the Olympics in Japan.
Identifying those who have the talent that can take Guyana into Olympics 2020, not the road to Rio, because I know that a lot of persons have been asking, or their expectation is that Guyana will be sending a large contingent to the Olympics in Brazil. Now, I mean, in life and politics, there's perception and there's reality. The perception is that because there's a new government, you can send a large body of people to participate in Brazil. The reality is that we're not at the stage to participate in Olympics. Guyana is not ready.
The Ministry of Education, Department of Sports, contributed to the national men's volleyball teams financially to participate at the 2015 Senior Male Volleyball Championships of the South American Federation, set for Brazil later this month, with a contribution of $400,000. At a simple presentation ceremony held on Monday at the Department of Sport head office on Main Street, Minister within the Ministry of Education with responsibility for sports, Nicolette Henry, noted her pleasure in supporting the venture as well as wishing the team well. President of the GVF, John Flores, was all gratitude, and he said the money will go a long way in helping the team to Brazil. Flores expressed confidence that the team will represent Guyana well. The team is expected to leave Guyana on September 25 for the event, which begins on September 26 and will last until October 5. And that's our sportscast. Now for a look at the weather forecast across the 10 administrative regions of Guyana.